What's going on, y'all? So listen. Oh my god. I am distraught. I am hurt. Like, Jesus Christ, okay. Let's just get into this episode, alright? It was just too fucking much, okay? Okay, Queen Sugar trapped my nerves tonight. And I told y'all I was scared. I told y'all I was scared to look at this episode. Bitch, I didn't see this shit coming. I really didn't. So, season 2, episode, what is this? 13, Heritage. Bitch, it makes sense. It makes sense. The title, Heritage, okay? Do you know your heritage? Obviously, a few people up in this show don't. God damn. Okay, so, let's just get this out the way. Vi, baby got lupus. I said, damn it. You know, and Vi was just like, oh my God, so I got lupus. I said, girl, yeah, she going around looking at all the books on the medical and stuff. She had to call Darla up and tell her that I can't make the pies and all the shit. I'm gonna make the dinner for your family coming out. I order some stuff and everything. We see Darla up there trying to get, Ralphie to. You guys, I'm just so heartbroken. Like, just don't get it. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. Okay, Ashley, get your motherfucking self together. All right, I'm back, bitch. Let me tell you something. Darla was out there talking to Ralph, trying to get him to come up inside, clean up. He like, I got to get all this stuff done because, the money is funny. She was like, baby, listen, with the job that I got and all the stuff that you pulling in, we can be fine. Come on in, fix these shrimps and let's have a good time before my people get here. Okay, fine. That happened. Um, Nova, let me just skip. I'm skipping around because I don't want to get to everything real quick. You know, I want Charley to get Aunt Vi in touch with Tony Braxton and Cannon and them so they can have a sit down conversation and give her the 411 on lupus. Okay, because she really needs something. I know Charley got connections and shit like that. She probably knows somebody who knows somebody and they can help. Vi, you need to open up and you need to tell your family what's exactly going on with you. Don't suffer in silence, okay? You have a loving family around you and everybody there wants to help you and be there for you and each other. So let them, okay? We got you out the way for the moment, for the most part. Who did I say was next? Let's get to Nova. Nova is sitting there at this little coffee shop talking with her good girlfriend Sierra. Okay, and Sierra was me the whole conversation, the whole scene, bitch. She was like, so you not with Robert no more? Girl, nah, I'm not with him. It just felt like I was becoming someone else. She was like, for real? It was like, yeah, it's like, I was changing myself for this person. I didn't recognize who I was. And, I think I was kind of like forcing the situation, trying to make fetch happen. I said, girl. Sierra was like, listen, at least you was able to see the issues that was going on before it went too deep and you didn't stay in it and you allowed yourself to get out of it in enough time. I said, yes, yes. So Sierra is talking. Nova was about to answer, and while she in the midst of talking, Nova goes from to, I said, uh-oh, let me just tell y'all this. The acting on this episode, superb. Nova, when she seen Officer Justin, is his name Officer Justin? I just called him Justin. Whoever, if he seen Officer, he done came up in there, and I said they was trying to make him look good. They was trying to make him look cute and stuff. I was like, I see what y'all doing, and her facial expression, the way that it changed so naturally into another emotion, like the emotion that was so much displayed on her face was just, I said, oh my goodness. It felt real. I said, this ain't acting, this is some real shit. Y'all know Nova got a thing for the white men, okay? You know, her husband white. I don't give a fuck, but I'm just saying, so this is up her alley. I just had to put that out there for some reason. But, oh my God, I'm just really distraught. It just seemed like everybody was losing in this episode. When we thought that people was gonna get somewhere, everybody was losing. But I ain't gonna say Nova was losing because Nova actually surprised me. I said, "Ooh, don't say nothing." I said, "Nova, stop it," because Sierra was looking like, "Bitch, what the fuck is going on?" I mean, she was just so like, her whole body, her whole being just changed, and you can just see the emotions that was going through, the feelings, and it was like a rush of all the stuff that went on between, like, her whole relationship with the officer just came through, and she was just playing it back, playing it back, playing it back. You could see it in her face, and then he finally turned around, and he was like, took them shades down. Nova? I was like, stay over there. He gonna come over there. I said, oh, didn't I tell your ass to stay over there? No, he had to come over. He was like, it's good seeing you. Hey, hi. It's good seeing you. It's good seeing you too. Um, Sierra was just looking like, okay, well, I'm Sierra. I'm her good girlfriend. What's going on? I was like, we can talk later. She was like, girl, nah. She was like, you know what? Since y'all up here talking, I can exit out of this conversation because, bitch, I see what the hell going on. That would have been me. I see what y'all doing. I'm going to let y'all handle y'all business. And, girl, we'll talk about it later. But no one was like, you ain't got to go nowhere. Just sit right here. And he was like, we should talk later. She was like, okay. Can I call you? She was like, yeah, do that. I said, no, but don't do that shit. But she did that shit. Next thing you know, we see Nova's chilling at the crib. And I said, what's finna happen? Because I heard a knock, knock, knock on the door. I said, no, don't open up that door. And who was at the door? People don't never listen to me. So she opened up the door and officers at the door. And I said, listen, Nova, you lighting candles and shit. You trying to get the aura and everything right. Bitch, listen. What are you about to do? Please do not go backwards and go back with this man. The way her body reacted to him, I just know that that's the person that if she ever was to be in a relationship with somebody at the right time, that would have been him. She loves that man, okay? That's why when it worked out with what's his name? Robert. It didn't work out with him because that's not who she was supposed to be with, or who she thought she was supposed to be with. That's what it is. But they had this conversation. Dude broke down. She was like, listen, I was supposed to move on. I'm going to just tell you, I ain't been dealing with this shit well, okay? I can't move on. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you want me to do, I'll do it for you, all right? Because listen, everybody been telling me what I should do, and I've been pleasing everybody else in their life. And it's like, fuck myself. What do you want me to do? Okay, my daddy wanted me to go to college. I went to college. They wanted me to get on the police force. I didn't even want to be a cop. Okay, I wasn't even here for that shit. But I went on ahead and did it. They wanted me to get married. I didn't want to get married, so I got married. Okay, I ain't want kids, but she wanted kids and she had kids, so we had kids. I said, so what's gonna happen? It was like, but with you just opened me up. It just felt like I was free. Okay, whatever you want me to do, I will do. If you want to get back together, I am here for that, boo. I said, you better profess your love, bitch. And I said, Nova, you better close your legs. I said, you better not let this happen. Because at one point I was getting sucked in. I was just about to say, Nova, just go ahead and give him a little taste. I said, no, we're not going to start this cycle all over again. I said, Nova, stop it. All right? Because all of a sudden they kissed. And he's had his hands all. And y'all know that is I'm finna break your ass down. Okay? When you put the hands, I was like, listen, stop it. Stop it. Nova, don't. I said, Nova finna fall for this shit. Nova was like, I love you too. But for you, us being together, you were free. But for me, you're my prison. I said, wait a minute. What? I didn't see that shit coming. Girl, Nova told him, listen, basically, I would like to do this. We all want a lot of things in life, and we think that we should have certain things. And just because certain things we think are meant to be, that don't necessarily mean that they are meant to be. And just because you think we're meant to be together, we're not meant to be together. Because I can't be with someone that I have to come home and explain my life's worth to. I had to go out here and do all this stuff with my people and come home and explain to you why I have to do all this stuff. I'm fighting for justice and I'm fighting for this, and I have to come home to you and explain why. And it was like, I'm here. She was like, bitch, we've been trying to do this every time we was together. You didn't understand why I was doing this. And I was like, that is true. Nova said, bitch, I ain't compromising my values and shit, my philosophies and all that stuff for nobody else, okay? I said, stand up for yourself, Nova. Stand up, sis. And she did. She told him, it's all to the good, but we ain't finna go back this track no more. I was so proud of Nova. I said, I know that shit hurt. It looked painful, okay? But you did the right thing. I honestly feel like she did the right thing. Cause he's still married. He's still married. He was like, that shit that happened in the cafe, at the party the last time, when that dude, I think either spit on her or said something negative about her. And, he said, I took care of that. I said, what the fuck you did? You beat his ass. You beat his ass. What you do? Okay. I would have been bird tendencies coming out. Cause I'm like, beat his ass. You beat his ass for me. Listen. Now, let me stop playing. I'm telling you, Jesus Christ, thank God I'm gay. But anyway, because, yeah, that's right. But, anyway, so moving on from Nova now, we're just going to move on to Charley. See, Charley, you got me all the way fucked up, all right? You had a successful little harvest festival. The community loved it. Remy come out there telling you everything was all good. The people wish that they could have it again and again. And she was like, I mean, we can have it again, if you're going to be there with me. I was like, he going to be there, girl, if you don't fuck it up. I said, girl, keep on this track, okay? And at one point, they was flirting with each other and stuff. And it was like, why don't we go out? Okay, why don't we go out? She was like, oh, we can stay in. And it was like, all right, we can have dessert. She was like, what we gonna have for dessert? He was like, I don't know yet, but, we'll figure it out. And then, after a second, I was like, oh, y'all talking about sex. And then he was like, I don't think I'm there yet, but I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay, because he ain't really been with nobody since his wife died, and I think it was 2-3 years ago. So he's on a different wavelength. He's not a type of person who would just fuck and that's it and move on. He really wants a relationship. He's a relationship type of guy. He want to put his all into it. It's not really casual for him. That's not the type of person he is. So I gotta respect that. And I was like, all right, now given that she had a couple of conversations with Remy and we figured this stuff out in the first season when he was talking about his wife and talking about his life, Charley, you kind of could have inferred that this man is a serious relationship type of person and he don't just want no hit the type, quit the type shit, okay? He probably want marriage and kids down the road, all right? So I blame Charley a little bit, just a little bit. This whole situation was reminding me of the Jenny Miles situation when her and her husband, from the real, she broke up. They getting a divorce because they ain't want kids and shit like that. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. But, so at one point, they had a little dinner. They go over to Ralph's house and Darla's people there. They had a little dinner. Next thing you know, they come back. We see Remy knocking on the door. And we see Charley open up the door. I said, what is that? She got her little lingerie on. I said, come on, Redbone, what you doing? I said, oh, all right, Remy about to get her son. Remy about to get her son. Remy about to get her son. So we thought, bitch. I was like, we was all on Twitter rooting like, oh shit, you better get it. They about to get it. Charley ain't been with nobody since Davis, okay? And it's been a while. The divorce is finalized. It's probably been a few months after the divorce now, but prior to that, it's been a few months before, so add a few months plus a few months, it's too damn long, okay? She yearning, all right? She hot. And she cools herself down. I said, girl, what the fuck? Okay? They was getting it, okay? She took a little robe off, showed her tits and all that shit, got a little thong on. I said, ooh, you kind of nice. He all, I want to be like this with you forever. I was like, okay, go ahead, when y'all getting ready to do something, I said, Charley, you should have let this shit just fly by, okay? Because when you in the midst of doing some stuff, you say whatever the fuck it is that you can to get the draws, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it just be so, damn, so you say stuff, the shit just be so good looking or so good in the process, It makes you say stuff that you necessarily really don't mean or wanted to say at that moment, but you just couldn't help it. So you just slip up a little bit. You let shit like that just fly back and you finish the deed, okay? You get your nut, let him get his nut, and then y'all come back to that shit probably the next day, okay? Or maybe you get a couple of nuts a couple of times, a couple of sessions or whatever. Then you revisit that shit. I said, girl, you don't know how to play this game right. And I forget. Davis was the only man that you was with. So you won't know. But and y'all was 16 when y'all got pregnant and all. Girl, moving on from that. They tussling in the bed. He on top. She pulled his shirt off. And then all of a sudden he was like, I want to be with you forever. Or some shit like that. And he was like, I want you in my life and all this for always or something. Leave it to Charley. I know sometimes that feel like a little turn off, like, God damn, we ain't on this page. But if it was a nigga, niggas would have been like, if a woman would have told him that, no, like, y'all know y'all would have said this. Y'all would have just let that shit fly by and went on ahead and got what y'all gotta get. But Charley ain't that type of person. Charley went from being moist as fuck to being dry as a fucking desert down there. I said the Sahara just woke up all up in her puss right again. I said, God damn it, Charley. You get on my goddamn nerves at this one. I said, Charley, we was rooting for you. Yeah, we was rooting for you. I mean, her face went deadpan. Remy thinking he really about to get something until he was like, what you talking about? Everything okay? She was like, you really mean what you said? It was like, I know we haven't had many conversations, but what are you expecting and all this stuff? And I was like, he said, do you see yourself getting married again? Do you want kids? She was like, listen, I just got through with my divorce and I ain't trying to get married. He was not saying, let's go ahead and get married right now. He just asked, do you see yourself getting married again? Not to him, but I just felt that was regular question, sex on the brain. So I'm just going to ask, So I said, lie and just say something. But she was like, I just got out of a relationship and I'm not trying. It was like, well, what about kids? I'm like, listen, I don't see my health having kids no more and all this shit. And I was just like, God damn it, Charley. Now, granted, let's not get this fucked up. If you try to get into a relationship, these are questions that you need to answer at the beginning, okay? These are things that I feel like these constantly should come up because people, feelings and thoughts do change. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. They need to be presented. But in this moment, I really just wanted them both to get a nut. I'm gonna be honest. I just wanted them both to get a nut. And Charley fucked that up, okay? She fucked it up for all of us. And I was just like, girl, that would have been real cute. It really would have been cute. I would have been like, get in, Charley. I said, Remy, you better put in work. Let me see your stroke. Charley said, ain't no stroking up in here. Because you're stroking no more. I guess. I said, Charley, God damn it. You should have at least let him get you off and then bring that shit back up. That's what pissed me off about the situation, okay? And once you got that nut, but then again, had she did that shit, and if it would have been real good, she probably would have forgot all about it, or if she would have brought it up, she would have been like, damn, I'm gonna bring this up because I'm gonna want to taste of that again. I just was annoyed by it. But then later on, they did have a little conversation, and he said, basically, he not gonna leave her. He don't want to not stop being with her, and he can see himself, them having a future. And then he said, I think. I said, see now, we've already seen a few. I'm like, Remy, don't settle. If that's really what you want, and she indecisive about it, you have to give her time, just like you had time. You had 3 years, 2 or 3 years to grieve your wife's death. And I know it's different, but technically speaking, she's grieving the death of a relationship too. Okay, and she hasn't had as much time as you. So you can't expect her to just want to jump into a whole ass marriage or whatever, or a serious relationship, a serious relationship. But to be quite honest, I feel like Charley and Remy are the same in that aspect. They are relationship type people. They are not serial daters. I mean, well, yeah, they don't want to go to this person to this person to this person. They like long-term type of people. So I feel like they're going to work that shit out. But anyway, let's just get to the main part of this episode. Darla's people come. Michael Michelle still looks good as fuck. I was like, Michael Michelle, you better get these checks, bitch, okay? Yo, bitch, she was being a bitch on Star, alright, playing Ayana. But for some reason, I was here for it because Star needs somebody to put her ass in place. But Star be putting her ass in place. Like, they the same people. They the same people. Anyway, Star didn't come on tonight or Empire because the World Series. Who gives a fuck? I really don't. But whatever. What else wound up happening? And her daddy, you know. And when we see the daddy, and every time we heard about the parents, it was always this perception that we got as if they was on some fuck shit. They disowned her, because they found out about Blue or she was on drugs and shit like that. They said, fuck you, bitch, you ain't a part of the family, and I'm cutting you off type of stuff. So all of us probably had a whole bunch of negative shit going in our minds about her parents. Like, oh, they fucked up. I mean, your daughters is fucked on some shit, but that's the time when you need them, to try to nurse them back. But she a grown ass woman, she can figure that shit out. So they come up, and the daddy kind of rubbed me the wrong way when I first saw him. And I was like, it made me think that something deep was going on in their relationship. I was like, did he touch her or something like that? I was confused why he was acting the way that he was acting. He was so stiff compared to the mom. And, she was just so eager to see her daughter, give her a hug, give Blue a hug. And, when Blue gave the daddy a hug, Quincy, he was just like real stiff with it. I was like, oh, I mean, maybe he was in a little shock or whatever. It's been years since she's seen his daughter and all that stuff. Whatever. They go inside. They having dinner. No one is really saying anything. And I think Darlene, that's the mama name. Darlene was talking. They was, talking to Blue, talking to family and all that shit. But Quincy was just sitting there like something was, like he had a bug up his ass, like he didn't know what to say. But then all of a sudden, he comes out and he was like, well, Nova, I seen you on TV and I heard what you was doing. You're very impressive. And then Charley, the first black woman in the United States to own a sugar mill. Oh my God, that's really impressive. And then gonna say, I'm so proud of you, too. I'm sitting here like, you don't know them. The way he said it, I said, I see what you're doing. He basically was putting down his daughter by bigging up Charley and Nova and showing that he was still disappointed and in his feelings because he felt as if his daughter squandered away her life. And I understand that, but I just didn't feel that was right. At that moment, y'all trying to make amends. Y'all trying to start anew. And that wasn't the moment to try to make a dig at her. She knows what she did. She knows she fucked up. She never denied it, okay? So I just wasn't really here for that. Even Vi had to change the subject, and Ralph was talking about how she a good person, and she can learn, people learn from her and all this shit. Charley even had to step in and was like, I couldn't do a whole bunch of stuff without her because her work is invaluable and all this shit. It was like, she's impressive too. She can learn. She can do this. She can do that. She a good mom. I was just, okay, Ralph, you better stand up. Vi was standing up. Vi had a conversation with the mama and was talking about how, I know she did some stuff and we know about her past and some stuff that will never be forgotten. But Blue, he's okay for right now. Okay, he loves her to the moon and she loves him to the stars, And she's just a good mother, she's clean, she's doing better, she's always here, she's working, she's on the right track. And then come to find out, Darlene been sending money to Blue. Never seen him, but was sending money, and she felt that's the only thing that she can do in this situation. I said, how come? You couldn't come down and see the boy? I was confused by that. I said, oh, so you did have a little bit of minimal, somewhat of a contact. So what the hell is really going on in this situation? Girl, come to find out, Darlene and her mama having a conversation. And what we get from it is Darla felt as if her mom was basically, her mom and her parents, her daddy, they was shunning her. And mama had to set her straight real quick. She was like, girl, I don't know what the fuck you told them, and I'm pretty sure you told them that we basically put you out your life, put you out our life and all that stuff, but you know damn well that ain't what happened. We reached out. We reached out constantly, but do you know how it feels to have a daughter always calling you high as hell, asking for money, or high as hell, in pain, asking for money, crying and all this stuff, and then wanting us to come, and then we come out here and we can't find you, and then you say you coming home, but you never show up, but then you high, you saying this, and it's like at one point you keep breaking our hearts because we want to help you, but you're not allowing us to help you because you keep fucking up. You lying to us. You wasn't ready. All right. So at one point we had to just step back, and that's what happened. So I don't blame the parents. I was like, so it really wasn't no friction like we thought it was. The parents were being parents. They were being caring parents. Okay. You can only help a person but so much, especially an adult. They have to grow the fuck up and want that help themselves to get clean. And that's what she eventually does, all right? And so, she was like, but it felt like it. And I just wish you guys were here. But Mom, I'm clean. She was like, and I believe you. I said, oh my gosh. So she got her closure from her mom. I was like, okay, cool. Now go talk to the daddy. I'm figuring out I'm thinking, how is this going to go? I just felt it was going to be real negative. But come to find out, it was nothing of that such. She was telling him, I'm in the 12 step and I'm doing my steps and I got to make amends. And, he forgave her. She forgave him. They was on this track and he was like, Ralph is actually a good man, and I feel as though you on this track of making amends and stuff, and if you trying to really get on and do a better person, be a better person, you have to tell the truth to everybody. Tell him the truth. I said, tell him what? What is the truth? At this point, I started getting nervous. He was like, just go ahead and tell him he's a good man. He'll understand. I said, no, the fuck you won't. What do you got to tell us? What do you have to tell us? Girl, Darla came outside. Ralph is out there cleaning off his little boots and shit. Darla came outside. It just blew up our relationship. She came outside. It just shattered our hearts to pieces. Okay? Like, Ralph, he didn't even get it out. Ralph knew something bad was going to happen. If you notice how that camera was, his nostrils was flaring. His nostrils flaring like, it was just going. I said, oh, baby, stop. Then his lips started quivering at the end when he got the news. I was like, oh, my God. I just wanted to be there and rub his back, and rest his head right here. And just rock him and say, you okay? I'm about to say, fuck that bitch. Okay, just fuck that bitch. You're a fucking castle. I don't give a fuck if you out here keep your life together, bitch. You're fucking canceled because you fucked up our family. Why you gotta do that to him? Why you do that to us? I don't get it. It was just lie. So basically what she told us is that, bitch, when we first got together and I went down to the DC, I hooked up back with some friends and I got fucked up. Worse than I ever did on some hard ass shit. Went to a party and fucked somebody I didn't know and I don't know, and basically blue may not be yours. What? I'm just going to leave it right here. Because I have to go and find my man. And he was out there in that field just crying. And I wasn't there for him. You wanna know why? Because I was over here at work. So I have to get off work and I have to go over there and comfort him. But I have to go. I will see you guys later. Bitch, plot twist. I didn't see that shit coming. I'll see y'all later. It's just a lie. I'm in mourning, okay? I'm grieving right now. We going through some shit over here. We gotta figure it out, okay? At this moment, it's fuck that bitch. And we gotta go get a paternity test, okay? The real one, okay? And I will see you guys later. I'll let you know next week. Peace.